What up friends, Liron here. I want to wish you all a happy new year, happy 2017. 2016 was just an amazing year for me, so many new things happening, just so much good stuff that just began. I left my corporate job and I actually worked in parallel in my high-tech job and on my business, and it was really hard. And now I finally have more freedom. I feel like I've built something really good for myself. So I really hope this year will be that way for you too, and that you accomplish all of the goals that you set out for yourself. Actually, I want to share a bit of my thoughts towards the new year. Some of the things that I feel like I'm not doing enough of and I think I should be doing. I'm actually experiencing this while recording this video because I feel like it's challenging for me to talk about certain topics that aren't directly art related, just because mental blockings, because I feel like I have so much more to give in addition to just advice that connects to art directly. It can be applied to art, but not necessarily just for that, because I do get a lot of compliments about my ability to work really hard and my business sense and the fact that I can really bring myself to invent new ideas for what I'm doing and think outside the box. And I really want to be able to communicate this better to you in my videos, because I think I have so much to give in addition to just the how-to stuff, and actually I feel like I need to improve in the how-to stuff. So this leads me to two of my main goals for this year, and I'm really trying to, I recorded the beginning of this video so many times that I just said screw it and I'm just doing it in one shot, because I feel like every time I start thinking it's not good enough, I'm gonna stop, and I'm just like, no, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna record it in one shot, and whatever comes out, comes out. Maybe there will be one or two cuts, but not something, serious. So anyway, two of my main goals for this year are, number one is to become phenomenal artistically wise. So in what I do, drawing and watercolors, specifically watercolors. I want to be able to be really good at that, and it's really something that's hard to measure, but for me, I will know to recognize what I mean and whether I achieved it or not. I am going to achieve it, but I will be able to tell the exact goal. I want to be able to be really pleased with what I'm doing to the level that I'm really excited to share it with other people, because right now maybe one in a few of my works I'm really pumped up about, and I want just to feel that way towards more work. Now, it's true that you don't want to be a perfectionist, and a lot of it is just in your head and it's actually better than you think, but a lot of it is objective, and a lot of it, I look at stuff that I do and I say, man, I want to be better, like I want to be much better than that. So I plan on being at least phenomenally better by the end of the year, especially in watercolors, and I am going to work really hard for that. I'm gonna paint a lot more than I did so far. So that's the first thing. Now the second thing is what I talked about earlier, is being able to communicate to you some other things. For example, I just improved my workday routine enormously. I've been waking up earlier, going to bed earlier, and it's really those stuff, the basic stuff, that make you become successful in whatever it is you do. And no one does that. No one wakes up at like 5 or 6 a.m. to start working and grinding all until the evening and really working hard on their craft. And I want to be able to communicate that I'm doing all these stuff to you, and I want to be able to share with you stuff about my business development, things like that. I really put a lot of emphasis on the business aspect of art making, because you can create art and be really good at it, but if you don't know what you do business-wise, you're not gonna get too far. And it's sad to say, and there are a lot of people that are really talented in art, much more talented than me. They make works that are much more professional than me, but I make more money than them, just because I know how to turn my knowledge into products and actually bring it to people. So So I want to be able to communicate this more because I know a lot of people need that type of advice. And I have this blocking, as I mentioned, that as soon as I start talking about these stuff, it's like, no, I don't know, I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure that I can give answers, but I can, you know, I can. So I am planning to bring more of that into this channel. So it's gonna be a mix of art, pure art, and then it's gonna be an added a few new topics that are added, like motivation, productivity, building something that's sustainable business-wise, because I feel like all of these are some of my stronger sides, and I want to be able to communicate my stronger sides to you. So I hope I'm not just going in circles here. I'm just, as I said, I'm just recording it without editing too much. So I hope these are stuff that interests you and that get you excited for the next year. And feel free to share in a comment below what are your goals for what your goals are for 2017. I'm actually curious to know. So these are two main ones. And just in addition, I also plan on really working on my health, which is something I kind of neglected. I mean, I always worked out enough, but I feel like I can do so much more of that. And I used to be much more in shape in the past, so also eating right and the sleep is very relevant to that. So that's it, just a very exciting year that's beginning. So I really wish you all the best and that you succeed in whichever endeavor you decide to take. And that's it. I'll see you again in another video really soon. Take care.